You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
This is one of the harder missions in the game. It's going to evolve a lot, but it's also going to give me a chance to show you guys the enemy aces. Basically, if you complete a certain unspecified task in a mission, you can get an enemy ace come out and kill the enemy ace, and you get a skin for the aircraft that ace is flying. And I know, and this one's quite easy to do, so I'm going to show you it in just a bit. First though, going to get a max speed increase. What is that? Reduces the homing capabilities and enemy missiles locked onto you. Yes! And that opens the way to the Typhoon. I'll have a look at that in a minute. How much money do I have left? 85k. Oh. No, I did say I'd go for the F-18 first, didn't I? Yes. Oh, we're going this way, yes, so we can get to the A-10. So, that means we need to get the F-14. I won't be using the F-14 for this mission. I might be able to use it for the next one, though. The reason being is... oh, you'll see. Yeah, you'll see. You'll understand. This is for the next mission. You're going to want to... this mission, you're going to want to take your best plane. Let's take a little quick look at it though, just because it is quite pretty. F-14D, this is the Super Tomcat. It's a very nice aircraft. Very cheap. I'm surprised you can actually get it, so I know this is a very good plane. Gonna take our 6 AAMs, and we got some new parts, so let's go and equip everything we got. So we're gonna increase the top speed of the aircraft, get the new rudder actuators, and we're gonna put the self-defense jammer on. The jammer's automatic, so it's on no matter what you do. Alright. Let's go 15.
Preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Let's go 15, ready for takeoff. I was going to take a little break after this mission. You guys won't notice that, but yeah. Man, I fucking love this game so much. Right.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
So,
Understood. You're in the clouds. 15 launching missile.
mentioned about the aces earlier.
On ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
To get the enemy A's to come out this level, you have to kill all of the AA guns and the attack helicopters. But you have to do it before you kill all of the targets. You can kill most of the targets, but make sure you want to try and get the A's in this level, you've got to try and leave one alive. I mean, I'm going to leave more alive, it's just the way I prefer to do it, but it's not necessarily the correct way. If you want to kill them all as you go, then
Kill on AA gun. Fox 3. Spare 15 locked.
Christopher, Romeo and Cloud are Bob. This is a joke. It has to be.
I want to send the Rusians to hell, but I sure enjoy them.
yes, and there are high winds here which can blow you off course. It's my advice, keep your altitude nice and high and attack from above. Don't try and fight the winds too much, you will probably not win, you want to try and fly with them.
Flares and chat fire.
Right. That's everything destroyed, so the enemy A should have appeared. He hasn't, which means I've done something wrong. It might have been a time limit or something, I don't know.
Enemy sighted, closing fast! You sure? In this weather?
Destruction of target confirmed.
Hey,
I'm surprised you survived.
why didn't you
Looks
block?
like we got someone in our squadron who can see through clouds.
Might be the aces might not come out until
Fox 2.
the second time, until your second playthrough.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Entirely possible.
They have nowhere to run!
Plane getting blown up course there. That does make some quite cool sense. Oh, that's why I bloody missed one. Didn't I miss any more?
The regular force's secret reconnaissance
I did,
plane
didn't I?
is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, baby? There's
Yeah,
only
see
so
there.
much I can find
Oh no,
out.
that's the target. Oh, okay. Now, they must only come out on your second playthrough. Wouldn't surprise me.
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Altitude.
All targets
Out of that
destroyed,
canyon.
no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
This is what you need to
To jump
Oh,
on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible.
which means chasing them through the canyon, through the thunderclouds.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you.
Alright, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Evade that missile!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. There's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6. time to check radar.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Cyclops 2, missile inbound!
I wouldn't say that. Definitely pump times.
Missile, don't let it touch you!
UAV down.
Just 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Dodge that missile.
It's very good advice, actually.
Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming!
Hell, they don't even have a formation. Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day in the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it! Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up.
Done it that one long time, definitely did.
Guys in support.
Nope.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs. Missile inbound. Taking.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
UAV down.
Cyclops 3, there's one aircraft nearby from the 441.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
They're on. Do something.
Quit whining and finish them off.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Vandal, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude.
Show you guys what the weather effects they can have.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself.
Oh, Cyclops 1
Spare
is...
15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks.
Sorry.
Where's that? Tell him I'm grateful.
I think Cyclops 1
Copy
is our
that,
current
Cyclops
top
1.
base.
Spare Squadron.
I could be wrong.
Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
No, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine.
Resurrection Fridays.
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo! You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy. Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Start to see the kind of shit that guy just pulled? And now we have to fight him? What is this? Oh, no, 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 no.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
Well, we know who this is, because of the cutscenes.
We only need guys we can use.
It is German,
Spare 15,
Mihai.
11, from an element and take up the rear.
He is incredibly dangerous.
You two deals.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
You will need to manage your speed so perfectly in order to beat this guy.
Don't
failed.
This is why I didn't want to take the F-14 and why I'm using the Griffin for this. I know my way around this aircraft, so it's better.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Someone, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm a little excited.
Chaff and flares are running low. Yeah, another hit. Confirm visual in the clouds. Go get him. Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this. Behind the enemy. Watchman, you see that going? He's flying.
It's Mr. X for sure.
Launching missile. The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. And if it comes down to it, black as a sheep. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Someone, going to assist. Your job's an awful line.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking 5.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Do not engage. I think it's close. Just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Someone, this is Sutil. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Someone, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Now don't you get back here and you fight me, you piece of shit.
Bandit is retreating.
You killed Brownie.
To survive somehow. Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Come here.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass
Yeah.
off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. You idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the
Oh, he's
base?
gone. Let's bug
I
out.
wouldn't get involved if I were you.
That was me,
You
like.
have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Shut up.
3,000 meters. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too high. meters. Raise your nose. You're too low. Heading is good. Stay on course.
How's that for a landing?
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
Fuck
Your
you,
work is
dude.
still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
Let's see the shit I just fucking pulled.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron. This mission.
It's a very good mission, but it's I was a lot easier than I remember it being, to be honest, on the console.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well, and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Alright guys, let's carry on.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
We actually unlocked a new modification there, but I accidentally started the mission before recording. So it's not going to pop up and tell you, but I'll show it to you guys in a minute.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Thanks for the reminder. It's primarily an air-to-ground operation. There are some fighters airborne, but they're not the main focus. You can engage them if you want to, but that's probably not what I'm going to do, because I made you guys a promise, and I know how badly you want to see the A-10, so we're going to do it in one mission then. Ladies and gentlemen, the A-10C Warthog. Because you can't not play a mission in the A-10 if it's in the game, right? Give me the air-to-ground missiles. I need to figure out where I'm going to go next. I'm probably, yeah, going to see about going this way towards the F-15C, because I know I can think of at least one person who's going to want to see that plane. I wouldn't mind having it. Let's go do some tuning. Before we go in, I'm just going to tune my gripping up a little bit. Don't worry, we are still going to fly the A-10 as promised. Put all of these on because it's all we have, we might as well. And then actually make it somewhat flyable as well.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
This is another Annihilation mission. Basically, get as many targets as you can in a short time span as possible. This one is particularly tricky though. You do not have a lot of time. You've got 5 minutes to get 20,000 points.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, warships. There's plenty of buildings, too. Destroy everything in sight. I appreciate this Blitz Navy operation. You don't look like military. You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2.
I don't know what they're keeping there, but it's all ashes now.
Well, it's truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more men.
Slash is quite as sluggish as I thought it was.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO. No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one. Pop. Make this.
Burn, bitches!
How you got it all in? I thought at least one of you
Does have a ridiculous amount of gun ammo.
stuck at the penal base.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on me.
Enemy on your ass!
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Attack this! Yeah, target destroyed. The oil tank! Spring it! No way we can extinguish it! Confirm kill on AA gun. Locked. AA gun down. 3 minutes remaining.
Tricks of doing this mission
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes. Shit, we're out of time.
is to keep hitting those oil tanks.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Blow up an oil tank. And it'll blow up whatever's too close to it.
Older than thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Look at that oil, just burn up the thing.
Spare 15, target destroyed. I'm hit, but still fighting. Box 2. Confirmed kill on AA gun. Look alive!
Missile.
Move in!
superiority.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here. Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
When most are attacked, I can fix them all.
And their cargo's just fish food now.
Sorry guys, just trying to focus on getting this done.
Watch your tail. Yeah, target destroyed.
You're mine!
Fox 2. 1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. Vehicle down.
Spare 15, enemy has a lock on you.
Spare 15 locked.
Bandit acquired.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign. Target destroyed. AA gun down.
Let's go. They took a bite out of me. Break it. Somebody help! These people are trapped inside.
Missile away.
Take it down.
Looking good.
Good to go.
We'll take jobs like this any day. Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Ah, damn it. Kill it.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up. Why are they
Liz.
popping on and off of radar? Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast. Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style. Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough. Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, we have to do it. Get in the sand.
I'm going off by myself. Okay, do you think that's for the best? Tanker truck destroyed.
So having the
Make sure you
A10
wipe
actually
them all out.
isn't such a terrible idea.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
It's slow, but it's stable.
Chase it down, dimwit. Fox 2. Got one on radar. Moving. Spare 15, target destroyed. Vehicle down. The rising smoke.
This aircraft
blocks
isn't
the
getting buffeted around by the wings like my Gripen will be.
Spare 2 count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return. Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone? They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert. Spare Squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point. They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me. They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers. There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
Yeah, I'm really wrestling the wind here.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders. Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Drown out. I got no vision.
Trigger, missile incoming. This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Our chance of living with him.
Trigger, trash the target. Watch your tail.
there.
Nah, jet fuel
There's a
doesn't
whole
ignite that
bunch in front
easily.
of us.
That was standard gasoline.
Oh, I'm dead.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Oh man, I slid into the turn too much. First death. Let's try this again.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away.
Now, one good thing about
You
dying
saw them on satellite.
is that it
Burn down
replenishes your special
everything
weapon.
that turns up. Why are they popping on and off of radar? Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast. Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style. Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough. Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a
I think I
prison.
missed.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Enemy in gun range.
Oh, I'm dead. For God's sake! Ah. Right then guys, this mission's actually proving to be a little bit more difficult than I imagined. We're getting blown all over the place.
HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up. Why are they popping on and off of radar? Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast. Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style. Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough. Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. That cheers me Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves. Nice sentiment, Bad Dog. Locked on target. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point. They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me. They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers. There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders. Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Run it all.
I got no
Ow.
Hit you. In gun range. Trigger trashed the target. Target destroyed.
traitor again. Burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline. How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
I heard he has a living with him.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Wow.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
Huh? What was that explosion? You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down.
We've seen that explosion before, haven't we, guys?
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Of course I know
Tankers are
what it
getting
is.
farther away.
Right, over there. So let's get the tanker trucks. A minute. so I get out of this mission, because I've been struggling with this. I've struggled with this, so it's my third attempt now at this part.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
That was it.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm. If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now. Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count. Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
So maybe how not to be an arsehole. You know. Alright, there you go, guys. Mission in the A-10 as promised.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed.
Alright.
So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
Well, he's just a dick, isn't he?